Hello, my littles. Welcome back to Bedtime with Mama. Tonight we're going to be reading a Disney princess story from this beautiful collection called A Treasury of Magical Stories. Look at how shiny this case is. And then our book slides right out, and we have a bunch of different princesses in here. So you'll have to tell me down below which princess you want to hear a story about. Tonight we're going to start with Aurora and the Helpful Dragon. "I'll raise you to the lookout point," Princess Aurora called to Prince Philip as they galloped through the forest one sunny autumn morning. She sped away on her horse Moonlight, with Prince Philip close behind. Just as Aurora and Prince Philip rounded a bend, they heard a funny noise. A small dragon popped out from behind a tree and scampered towards Aurora. "Oh, he's so cute!" Aurora exclaimed as she dismounted. "Grrr," the little dragon murmured. But Philip wanted to protect his wife. "Dragons can be dangerous." The little dragon shook his head no. "I don't think this one is," Aurora laughed. "Please, let's take him home. I'm going to name him Crackle." "He does seem like a harmless little fella," Philip agreed. But Moonlight was still afraid. She tossed her mane and pawed the ground. Crackle's tail drooped sadly. Then he grinned his funny little grin and licked Moonlight's nose with his warm, long tongue. Moonlight blinked with surprise and nuzzled Crackle under the chin. The little dragon giggled. "Moonlight likes Crackle," Aurora laughed. When they arrived back at the castle, the three fairies were hanging banners for King Stephen and Queen Leah, who were coming to the ball that night. Flora gasped when she saw Crackle. "Dragons can be dangerous, Aurora." "Remember the last one?" Fauna added. "Ooh, I think he's sweet," Merryweather spoke up. "Grrr," Crackle babbled. Just then, Crackle noticed a kitten in Fauna's work basket. Crackle looked sad for a moment. Then he saw the kitten playing with a ball of wool from the work basket, and his eyes lit up. He snatched the ball of wool with his mouth. Whoosh! It caught fire. Merryweather put out the fire with her wand. "Oh, Crackle," Aurora said gently. You're not a kitten, you're a dragon." Crackle's lower lip trembled. Crackle listened to the cute kitten purring. Crackle scrunched up his nose and closed his eyes. Brr, brr. The little dragon tried to purr. Clouds of smoke puffed from his nose and mouth. Achoo! 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 The fairies sneezed so hard that they fluttered backwards. "Please, achoo! Stop that trying to purr!" Fauna exclaimed. Just then, Crackle saw Philip leading the horses into the stable. A dog followed Philip, barking and wagging his tail. Crackle wagged his tail and ran to the stables too. "Arrrr! Arrrr! Arrrr!" He tried to bark. Flames shot from his nose and his mouth, and he set some straw on fire. Philip poured water on the burning straw. "You're not a dog," he said kindly, shooing Crackle away. Frightened by the king, Crackle jumped up from the window and ran into the garden. Aurora ran after him. After searching for a while, at last she found the little dragon sitting beside a water fountain. Crackle was studying the fish swimming in the lowest pond. Before Aurora could stop him, Crackle splashed into the water. The startled fish leapt into the higher pool. Aurora scooped Crackle up and carried him into the castle. A bird was singing outside the window. Crackle's ears perked up and he looked hopeful. "Lager!" he bellowed. King Herbert heard the racket and rushed into the room. Oh my, how did a dragon get in here?" he blustered. "Crackle, you're not a fish," Aurora exclaimed as she pulled Crackle from the pool. "You're not a kitten or a dog or a bird either. You're a dragon." Tears rolled down Crackle's face. "Grrr," he sobbed. Suddenly Aurora understood. "Do you think that no one will like you because you're a dragon?" she said. Crackle nodded and whimpered sadly. Crackle, you can't change being a dragon, Aurora said kindly, but you don't have to be a dangerous dragon. You can be a brave, helpful dragon. Crackle stopped crying. Grrr, grrr, he growled hopefully. Before Aurora could answer, thunder boomed. Wind blew black clouds over the sun. Aurora snatched up Crackle. She reached the castle doors just as the rain began to pour down. Everyone was gathered in the grand hallway watching the storm. I'm afraid King Stefan and Queen Leah might lose their way on the road above the cliffs, Prince Philip said, his voice filled with concern. I should ride out to help. Aurora looked at Crackle. Do you want to show everyone that you're a brave and helpful dragon? She asked. Grrr, grrr, Crackle exclaimed enthusiastically. Fly to the top of the highest castle tower, Aurora instructed, and then blow the largest, brightest flames you can. Aurora watched as Crackle soared upward. Come on, everyone, the prince called. She ran to get a better view. The princess called. She ran to get a better view of the watchtower, with Philip and the others following closely behind. Everyone tried to see Crackle at the top of the tower, but the storm was too dark and strong. Suddenly, they saw a huge flame, and they were coming from the little Crackle. Gold and red light flashed up into the sky above the watchtower. Again and again, Crackle blew his flames until at last Philip shouted, I see King Stefan and Queen Leah. They're almost here. Everyone hurried to greet them. The tower light saved us, King Stefan exclaimed. I need one like that. At that moment, Crackle flew down happily to join in on the fun. Well, there he is, our new light tower, King Herbert said with a laugh. A dragon? King Stefan asked. But dragons are Oh, not Crackle, Aurora interrupted. He's a brave and helpful dragon. That night at the ball, Crackle lit the candles, warmed the food, and kept the fireplace blazing. King Herbert and the fairies were so pleased that they took turns scratching Crackle beneath his chin. As Prince Philip and Aurora danced, Crackle trotted beside them. Outside it was cold and stormy, but inside everyone was warm and happy. Warm and happy, especially Crackle, the helpful dragon. The end. Now if you come back tomorrow night, we can read A Winter Journey with Pocahontas, which will be so much fun. We have this cute little bookmark that we can save our page so we know where to begin tomorrow night. I hope you enjoyed that Disney princess story. I cannot wait to get through all of these stories with you. Sweet dreams, my littles.